The big news out of OpenAI is they've introduced agent mode to anybody with a paid account, and this is predicted to have a huge impact on the travel industry, partly because anytime these AI companies are talking about agent mode, one of the main use cases they're talking about is people planning and booking travel. Now, first of all, agent mode basically just means that the AI tool can do stuff for you. It can act as an agent, and they're talking about how it can go shopping, it can book hotels, it can book flights. It can do all this stuff not just within the prompt window, but it can actually go out on the internet and do whatever you ask it to do. So I actually tried it out for you, and I'm going to show you what I found. So first of all, I entered in a pretty generic term, right? I want to book a hotel in Penticton for 2 people for under $200 a night. And this is the interesting part, right? So what it does is it opens up a browser window and it starts acting on my behalf. It's searching around, it's trying to find information, it's clicking onto Google, online travel agents, etc. And one of the things that I found interesting right out of the gates is by default, it goes to OTAs. It goes to Booking.com and Expedia. So I think that that's a red flag for us right out of the gates. Because what that means is that these agents, well, they're always going to try to find the path of least resistance. And very often that's going to be an online travel agent, which of course for all of us means commissions. We're having to pay 20 to 30% for these bookings. So okay, let's check back in. What's it up to now? It's looking and it's trying to find all of the criteria that I mentioned. It's looking for places that are near dining, that are near outdoor activities, that are under $200. A spoiler, you can see it's having a little trouble. It's trying to find all of the things, but it's not very quick and it's not very good at it. And frankly, like it's just looking at all of these different sites and it's taking forever. It goes from one site to another, it gets stuck, and then it goes back, and then it goes to try to find that information from other places. And then it doesn't really understand, you can see here, it doesn't really understand how the pricing works, the difference between price per night and price for the whole trip. But eventually, after almost 20 minutes, it comes back with a list of recommended hotels. Okay, so I probably could have done that myself in about 2 minutes, but sure, fair enough. The agent did it for me. So I need to now tell it, what do I want it to book? So I'm going to select one that seems good. All right, cool. Do the thing. Go out and book my travel for me. Now it's going to go ahead and it's going to try. And it's going to go again to an online travel agent. In this case, it's going to go to Booking.com. It's not very good, apparently, at using calendars. It doesn't enter the information correctly, so then it has an error, and then more errors. Then it says, you know what, screw it. Let's just go directly to the hotel's website. So then it opens up another browser tab, and it goes to the hotel's website. Great, we're going to book direct. This is a win. But it can't figure out how to use that calendar either. So it gets frustrated and it goes back to the OTA. I eventually put it out of its misery at the 35-minute mark. It was spinning its wheels, it was looping, it wasn't getting anywhere. So the verdict is, first of all, this is wild. I feel like we're living in the future. The fact that we have this AI tool that can act for us, act on our behalf, and go out and get information, but it's honestly not there yet. So if you're worried that you're going to be getting a ton of AI-generated bookings, that's probably not the case yet. But the fact is, as with all AI tools, this is the worst it's ever going to be. Right? This is the absolute worst version of agentic or agent mode AI. So you got to think next week, next month, it's going to get a little bit better and a little bit better. This is coming, right? People are going to be booking their travel using agent mode, just maybe not today.